Dad, are you crying?
Who is your daddy?
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
I am your father.
Welcome back to Two Dads, One Sippy Cup, where two dads sit here and tell you about their mistakes so that you can learn from them. What's going on, man? Happy Easter.
Happy Easter, bro. You know, just another day. Another day being a dad. Another week, actually, since we last talked.
Really talked.
I have noticed that ever since we started this, I try and talk to you less.
Yeah, it's easier, though. I can talk to you less. I know you don't call me as often. I noticed that. I don't get my normal lunchtime call. But
Yeah, it's because like if I talk to you during the week, like what are we gonna talk about on here?
the same things. Well, we don't talk about our kids on. Well, I guess we do talk about the kids on the phone a lot. We talk about more
I
husband
just feel
stuff
like
on the phone, though.
yeah, we
Like,
talk mad husband
yeah,
stuff.
dirty stuff,
Yeah,
boys.
we get into the boys only kind of talk.
No, I just mean like we talk more like chores and like this week we talked about like my attic situation, you with my lawn situation, like shit like that. But
Yeah, we talked about being men and fixing the
yeah,
house.
fixing the house and lifting
Dude,
things up.
Michael's just screaming. He's just screaming right
What's
now.
he mad about?
He's in his crib. He doesn't want to go to sleep, I guess.
Uh, um,
Is honestly, he's teething hard right now,
oh
like
really?
bad. Like, like the two back molars are,
Oh
are
shoot.
breaking through. Ooh,
We just actually had the
poor
first
guy.
tooth cut through this week. Was that last week? Did I already say that on the podcast? I feel like it was this week, but his first tooth just broke through, this little front bottom one. So he's got one tooth coming in. It hurts like a motherfucker when his finger's in your mouth and he
Mhm.
grinds that tooth up on it. But he does have a fever today too for the first time. So
Oh,
that
that's
kind of
that's a teething thing though.
yeah, it was like 100 degrees. I feel like that's not that bad, so we weren't like it was no big deal.
I mean, yeah, so Michael has like seven teeth now, or eight, or something like that. And these two in the back are bad. He straight up grabbed my hand. I think yesterday. It was either yesterday or today. Weekends kind of just become like one day.
I
You know
feel
what I
it.
mean? Like
Yeah.
it's just like one long day. And
So how do you brush his
he straight
teeth?
up took. How do I brush them? Well, he used to let me just use a toothbrush. Now he doesn't let me. He needs to do it. So he just like chews on a toothbrush for like 10 minutes, and I count that as him brushing his teeth.
That's a long. I don't brush my teeth for 10 minutes.
Yeah, but he's not really brushing. He's just like chewing on it.
He's definitely gonna be one of those kids who has the toothbrush that looks like it's like a garbage brush, like a. That's how
Yeah,
Frank.
no,
That's how
like a
Frank's
war,
toothbrush always
like a
was.
it's like a worn down barbecue brush. Like it's just flat.
For sure.
No, it's bad. Like but that's just where he is right now. Like he hates like us doing something for him.
Oh
Like
really?
even like food. Like if you like put a couple pieces of food like on like his high chair, no, he wants the entire freaking bowl or the whole plate in
Or
front
he
of him.
gets
He's
mad.
still screaming. Can you hear it? Can you hear that?
No, I
Oh,
can't hear it
he's
at all.
he's
He's letting
he's
it loose
going
though.
ham right now.
Um, we
Poor guy.
gave
Poor guy.
Chenzo his first like finger food today. We just gave him an egg, and that did not go well. But
He didn't like it.
he just didn't know what to do with it. We put it in his mouth, and he was just kind of like, I don't know how to. He didn't like chew it at all. He was just kind of like hacking it back up. So then I mashed it all up, and then we tried it. He still hated it. So then we just gave him some other shit.
Yeah, Michael, like it's weird. At home, he's not into eggs. Like he really isn't. But when we went for my birthday, they made him like these vegan eggs, like a huge fucking plate, like an omelet. Crushed it, the whole thing.
Really?
Like, legitimately, like it would have made you full. I'm not kidding. Like you would have been full.
What's a vegan egg? Like that? That's that what you make him too?
No, so because of his dairy, like he can't have butter. Um,
Oh. Oh, okay. But it's still like
so
a chicken
if
egg.
you go to No, well, I don't know. If you go to a restaurant, you gotta ask for like a vegan thing because they're gonna make their eggs with butter, or vegan's not gonna have that. So
Okay.
I don't know what vegan eggs are made of. I think it's like a substitute, if I had to guess.
Oh, true, true. Interesting.
I don't know. But like that's the only way you're gonna guarantee no butter is if you go the vegan route.
Okay, that's good to know.
Like if you go of like the vegan route, there's gonna be no dairy, no butter, anything like that.
Okay, cool.
At least in my limited knowledge
Right,
of
right, right.
vegan items. So
What'd
yeah,
you
I
guys?
don't even know how we got here. How do we get here?
Chenzo was trying his first egg today.
Oh, gotcha. We did today. We went to my father-in-law's house where my niece was there, Quinn, and it was nice. The thing with Quinn, she loves Michael like a little too much, so she just wants to hug him like all the time, and he's not into that. And like I feel bad because like she's trying to hug him, he's fucking crying, and John and Shannon are like, "Oh, Quinn, you got to do nice," and like she is doing nice, like
Right, right.
she's she's being nice,
And
and
Michael's
he
like,
just doesn't
"Don't,
like it.
don't do that to me." That's so funny.
Like so, it's like weird for everyone because
And how
they're
much
telling
older is
Quinn to
Quinn?
like be nice.
She's a
Two
couple months
months.
old, 2 months. So is she like saying like words like is she like saying Michael? No, right? I don't even know.
No, she says like limited, like she say hi, but it doesn't like it's not like it doesn't come out like hi. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right,
Like
right, 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 right.
it's it's kind of like hi, and
She's getting there.
she they say she says like mommy or something. I haven't heard it much. I mean, but she just when her and Michael are together, they just run around like crazy people. So like,
That's pretty
dude,
funny.
this kid's still screaming.
I just heard that actually. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's screaming.
Do you need to go help?
I don't know. Should I text Nicole?
Why don't you send a text? If this way, I don't want you to like.
All right, I hear footsteps. She's either coming down here or she's going in his room.
Which
Crying
direction?
stopped, so he
The
must
crying
be.
stopped. Okay, so she's in there. You think?
I'm downstairs, so it's like up in that way.
Oh, okay. So she's like you're saying like you hear like up above your head. You're counting the footsteps where
Yeah,
she's going. Gotcha, gotcha.
I'm hearing footsteps, and I heard a baby stop crying.
No,
So
okay, so she figured it.
so
Taking care
anyway,
of it.
Easter was good. Easter was nice. It's good to see Quinn. Good to see John and Shannon. I wish
Yeah.
the weather was a little nicer. It was a little cold up here.
Okay.
What'd you guys do?
It was hot as fuck, so we just we hung we did nothing really. My brother was here. We woke up. They left. We hung out with the kid until he went to sleep. We took him for a walk.
The kid.
The kid.
The kid.
The kid. We took him for a walk, and then
The kid.
that was really it for the day. We sat outside. It was actually mad hot here. It was like 85, so we were sitting out on the back deck, tanning a little bit, getting some color. I look good, probably bronze, brown. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I have the whitest light ever like shining in my face, and you look no more tan than me, and I look like Casper the Ghost with this
you
light
do
in my
look like
face.
Casper in that picture. There was a picture taken of me
No,
yesterday.
I could really look like it
Oh yeah,
with this.
now
How do I
you
look?
really look like Ghostly. You look like fucking
Yeah,
Edward Cullen.
yo, Edward Cullen's my homie, man. Back off. Oh, now I'm too bright. I messed everything up now.
There was a picture taken of me yesterday. It was not good,
Bye.
man. My brother's girlfriend.
By your wife.
No, my brother's girlfriend. I was
What's
holding
her
the
name?
baby, Emily. Um, so Emily,
What's her middle name?
I don't know. I
Where
don't
she?
know.
What's her address?
I don't
What's her
even know.
phone number?
It's probably like a 516. No, I don't even think it is. And
Where's she from?
she's from somewhere, dude. What's your deal right now?
I want to know about her. She knew a lot about me. I want to know a lot about her.
Oh, she did. She called you Trigger Mike, the Pokemon guy. So she does know a
That's
lot about
right.
you.
For everyone out there.
I think she basically
Wait,
thinks
yo,
that you're
check
a
out these
bad
socks.
influence. Let me say. Oh,
Hey,
those are
Pokey
pretty sweet.
balls.
Nice.
That kind of hurt me, my
I was gonna
groin
say you
area.
looked like you were really like tugging that leg up.
Well, I'm in this chair that's like this fucking wide. It's Nicole's like chair. Like I don't like have a work area at home. I took over Nicole's like school area. I just, do the pod here now.
Bro, my chair is so big that when I work, I sit on one half of it. Not a good chair.
You're serious?
I'm
You're
basic.
serious?
I literally sit over here, and then like the whole chair leans to the left now, like it's just broken. But when I'm doing the pod, I'm sitting right in the middle because I'm at the corner of my desk. Um,
I can't.
anyways,
Now I'm just gonna picture your chair like this. But anyway, tell me about Emily taking the picture of you
took a
and the
picture
kid.
of me, and my son with Frank, and his friend had brought me this purple shirt that was just like from his company or whatever. Um, and
What company? What's the friend's name?
it was a little big. It's at Sam the food guy. Um,
Oh, I saw that guy on your Instagram. Is he a
yeah,
nice guy?
he's a nice guy. He was the substitute wife for me this weekend. He was just like telling everybody it was like our baby, like when we were out. It was kind of funny. But he
Yeah.
gave me this big purple shirt. It was like a large. I'm a schmedium.
That's huge.
Yeah, a large is
Large is
pretty big
huge,
on me.
man. Let me tell you.
It's just very
Yeah.
long. Like it's too long. So like it makes my torso look. It throws off my whole vibe. Um,
Does it go past the zipper on the
oh, it
pants?
goes way past that. Yeah, it goes. It was too long. It was
Oh
like a dress.
wow, you're like almost at the kneecaps.
So I had him on my hip, like, and I was like leaning back, and bro, I look so beyond bad. It just looks like I have like a big fat belly, but like only really low, like looks like my chest is like super thin, and then there's just like this big fat belly, like then it looks like I have these tiny
Can,
like chicken legs. It's the
can
worst
you
picture.
can you send it to me?
I just asked her to send it to me, so we'll see if we get it at some point in the next little bit. But yeah, it was a pretty bad picture. It was embarrassing. It was like the first time I was like, this dad thing is hitting my body pretty bad. So I ended up working out this morning actually, just to kind of offset the picture.
Oh
Immediately went and
yeah, that's
changed the
it.
shirt. Immediately changed the shirt. I was like, I can't wear that anymore, man. You didn't tell me how bad I looked. Um,
Can you shrink it or anything, or it's just that's it?
well, if I'm being honest, there's a big giant picture of his face on the back of it, so it's not like I'm gonna be wearing it around and about. But you know,
Why don't you wear it to bed as a nightgown?
I should. You're right. I used to wear my dad's shirts as little nightgowns. They'd go down to my ankles. That was my sleep thing. It's kind of sad they don't make shirts like that. I would wear a nightgown. Would you? No
Um,
underwears. You
I
sleep
mean,
naked though.
uh, I'd say 25% of the time I sleep naked. The other 75%, it's just shorts, no matter what.
Just shorts, no boxers or boxers and shorts.
No, Michael's still screaming. I don't know if you can hear him.
I cannot.
Just like gym shorts. That's it.
Just gym shorts. Okay, that's good. I'm wearing. I wear PJs. Marissa bought me a pair of PJ pants, so I'm wearing those. I can't wear sweatpants. I get too hot.
Okay.
Yeah. Um.
Okay. Listen, every man does their own thing, so good for you.
So good news actually this week. Um. I finally got Vincent's birth certificate, so that was good.
Congratulations.
Um. We've been talking about this for a couple months now, me and my wife, because my wife says that she is for sure remembers that she bought. Yeah, I'm having this ringing in my ear, and it's like driving me nuts right now. I hear like a piano. Um, but
Wait,
she
from this recording or in
no,
general
in
life?
general, like all day, I've just been ringing in my ear. It makes no sense. Um,
What is that called? Isn't that called something?
tinnitus, um,
Tinnitus?
or tinnitus. It's tinnitus or tinnitus.
Really?
It's definitely what it's called.
Hmm. Okay. Anyway, you and the birth certificate.
Oh yeah, so my wife's been telling me for months. She's like, I think I ordered it. She's like, and she showed me the place, and she
Okay.
paid $70, like an insane amount of money, $75 for this birth certificate. And I was like, damn, that sucks. Whatever. Anyway, she says she ordered it.
Confirmed tinnitus.
It is confirmed. Okay. Um,
Yeah.
so she orders this fucking birth certificate. Whatever. It never comes. She tries to call. They don't answer. I think she totally got fucking scammed. I don't think there's any birth certificate coming. I think she basically just gave some random person our son's complete profile and personal information. The only thing that I have in my head that might be good is I don't think we had our social security card for him when she filled it out. So hopefully I don't know. Whatever. Anyways,
Dude,
this
I keep Michael's social security card in a Pokemon card like like plastic hard case, like a top loader.
nice. I got mine in a filing
In
cabinet.
in my underwear drawer. It's in the underwear drawer.
Dude, you got to get a drawer,
With
a document
it's in
drawer.
the underwear. I have it in a like a little envelope with my birth certificate, my social, his birth certificate, and my passport.
Wow. That's where I keep all that
Safe.
stuff too. Passport, all that shit together. Anyways, so I'm like, we need this fucking birth certificate because we called the airline and we were like, no, we need a birth certificate for him to fly. And we're like, well, Delta said you could have a vaccine card. Southwest is like, no, we don't fuck with that. Whatever. So now I got to get this fucking birth certificate, and I'm thinking we're never gonna get it in time. Like, no way. I go down. So I take a ride down to the county fucking office, whatever, the register of deeds. I walk in. There's not a single person there. There's one person working. I walk up and I tell her the story. She goes, yeah, just fill this out. And it cost $10. She handed me the birth certificate right then and there. $10. I don't
There
know
you
where
go.
that I don't know where that $70 went, but $10 to get the birth
So
certificate.
like you're not gonna like fight them. It's over now.
I
That's
don't,
it.
bro. I don't have any fight left in me. I had a fight with a fucking vet this week. I'm done. I can't fight with these people. I'd rather just pay the money and not think about it. That's where I'm at.
I feel like you often have fights with your vet. I'll
When
be
you hear,
honest.
here's what happened with the vet. This is another story where my wife overpaid for something, but I told my wife there is a deal online for the dog's medicine. I can order it online, but it would just be easier if you just went and picked it up at the vet. So call the vet and ask if it's the same price. She calls the vet. She says, "Is it the same price?" They say, "Yeah." She goes down there, picks up the medicine, and she says, "Damn, it's so expensive. It was $370." And I was like, "That's not what the price was online. It was $245." So like a huge difference. And we called up and like told them, and they were like, "No, you can't return it. You can't return medication. It's against the law." I'm like, I don't think you're
What?
understanding what I'm asking for. And I was like, first off, I don't give a fuck. It's dog medicine. Like, throw it out for all I care. All I'm asking for is a refund. I don't care about. I'll keep the medicine. Turns out they're not giving us any money back, but I don't think I'm gonna go to that vet any longer. But you gotta,
What's the medicine for?
we gotta put them on. Like they have to have like heartworm medication like all the time, and tick and flea medication all the time. Can you imagine
Why?
that? Because they go outside. Like your cat stays inside. Like there's no ticks and fleas in your house. My dog goes
Yeah,
outside.
my cat. She hasn't been to the vet since I moved to my house in like 2018.
Really,
I just why would I take her? She doesn't interact with any other animal
bro. I think the same thing.
ever.
They give this dog all these vaccines, and I'm like, where's this dog getting a sickness from? Is she going to school every day? Like, what are we doing here?
No, my cat, no, she doesn't go to the vet. The only reason I used to take her is because when I lived in my apartment, I wasn't like that close to anyone, so sometimes I would have to like board her at the vet,
Mm,
like if I went away,
hmm
and they would only take her if she had all her vaccines, which makes sense.
yeah, that makes sense.
So, so like that's why I I used to, but like what's the she's only sees Michael and me and Nicole and like the occasional person who comes over. Like that's it. So, yeah.
Um, we're planning our first date night. It's about a month from today, so
Ooh.
we're pretty excited
Wow,
about it.
that's some advanced planning right there.
Well, we were looking through the calendar the other day, and I was like, we need to go on a date. I was like, I need to like go out to dinner and just like maybe be able to not think about like anything parenting related for like fucking an hour. Um, and so we're looking at the calendar, and it's just like every day is like, okay, we got a wedding this weekend. We got you work this weekend. The nanny's gonna be here this week, so we can't ever come back.
Yeah, it's so bad.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
So finally, we found the day a month from now. So we gave it to the nanny. We were like, hey, can you work like 7 to 11 this day, whatever. Um, so we're finally gonna go on this date, and we had to plan it a whole fucking month out. Pretty crazy.
So where are you going?
We think we're gonna go to this like Chinese restaurant. It's called the Lantern, and it's like I don't know. It's kind of bougie. It's like
Ooh,
upper scale,
excuse me.
high class like Chinese food, I guess. I don't know. It's like a Chinese steakhouse, I think is what it is. I think.
Will you get lucky afterwards?
Probably not. We usually don't. I'm not an like I can't eat food. I can't be.
You personally or your wife?
I'm not into it either. Actually, I don't like being
Hmm.
full and um, you know,
Wrestling?
th- yeah. I don't want to. And like when you're the one that's wrestling like hard, like faster, like when you're the one wrestling, you can't have a
Oh, so
full stomach.
you're doing the wrestling
Right.
while the
Yeah.
other wrestler
If the other wrestler
doesn't
is
wrestle.
just if the other wrestler is just being wrestled, you know, I don't want to, like have a full stomach.
Okay. Oh, you're killing me, man. I
You
f-
you got a bad dad moment this week? Cuz I'm going to have a bad husband moment after this conversation we just
I can't even look at you right now.
had. Holy shit. You brought up wrestling, man. You just gave me the word. Holy
Oh
shit.
my god. Um, I'm picturing so many things. My bad dad moment. Well, one of them was just being down here while Michael just screamed his head off because he didn't want to sleep. The other of the whole week, I guess it's that I didn't make Michael an Easter basket. Like Nicole made it for us and like got the presents,
Right.
but I had zero. To say I had zero input isn't true. There was something in the Amazon cart, and I bought it when I bought something else. So technically,
You did some
I
shopping.
bought. I assisted. I did some shopping,
Right.
but I had really like I didn't really help at all with the Easter basket. So
We didn't do an Easter basket either, but mad people asked us if we were. Well, you did an Easter basket. We didn't do one at all. I just thought it was so stupid to
yeah,
like.
but it's different. Like Michael, like my mom came over yesterday with my sister, and they brought three Easter baskets, like big fuck. My
Right,
parents
right.
can't do anything small. And so like big Easter baskets, and he loved it. Like he gets happy to open shit now.
Oh,
Like
okay.
little Chesno is doesn't care. He doesn't even know what's happening.
Yeah, like people were asking Marissa, "What did you put in your Easter basket for him?" And she was like, "What? I didn't do an Easter basket. Like
What e- what
he
Easter
can't even,
basket?
he can't even eat it. He can't have any. Like, what are we gonna put in there? Like, he
Can't even
doesn't.
eat eggs, this motherfucker.
Yeah, he doesn't want to eat an egg. Um,
No, Michael went crazy. He got these like all these little animals. He got a million like rubber
oh, cool,
ducks. Pretty
nice.
sweet. Dude, you know what he got? My mom got him a like a T-ball stand with like a bat. He
Oh,
was carrying
nice.
around a bat like a
Oh my
crazy
God,
person
that is
today.
crazy. Actually, yeah.
He just runs around with this bat like he's a crazy man. He won't hit the baseball, but he'll carry the bat around.
That's bad funny. Does he like hit people with the
What about
bat
you?
or like my bad dad moment?
No, no, he doesn't hit anyone with the bat, but he just carries it around and like he's like a little thick. He looks like a little badass, and he walks around
He
like
does
kind of
look like
like
he looks like he could like kick somebody out of the club.
yeah. Well, his cousin Quinn tackled the fuck out of him today, and he smashed his head on wood. So
Oh my
one of this,
God.
she hugs him, and he like goes limp.
Right, right.
So so she kept hugging, and he just went like this, so he just fell backwards, and so that was a lot of crying. But
Oh
anyway,
my
you're a bad
gosh.
dad moment to make me
Um,
feel better about
I
me.
didn't even know this was a bad dad moment, but after Marissa texted it to me, it made sense that she was like, "I got your bad dad moment." She texted me what I said, and I was like, "That is a pretty bad dad moment." Like,
Okay, let's hear it.
we were talking about the going out on this date, and I was like, I felt bad because like our babysitter's here like 3 days a week, and she works like it's hard like to be with the baby all day long. So like I was like, do we really want to like have her like have to do the date night too, like, or should we get somebody else?
She gets paid, bro. She gets paid. Don't feel bad.
Yeah, but like I just didn't want to like be like, do should we? I was like thinking, should we have it like a date night sitter, or should the same person? You know what I mean? So like I was like, should we get somebody else to do the date night? And she was like, well, we don't know anybody else. I was like, well, we could. I was like, we can get somebody else. Like I don't think we need to meet them before they come watch him. Like he's gonna be sleeping. That's what I said. And then Marissa like texted me that I said, I don't think we need to meet the person who's gonna babysit our child. And I felt like that was a pretty bad dad moment. I feel like I probably do need to meet the person before they.
I don't know. I don't know if you both need to.
I don't think we both need to, but like I also think like if one of my neighbors was like one of my neighbors that I know was like, "Hey, I got this babysitter. She can watch your kids." Like I don't think I would need to meet her ahead of time if she came recommended from like a friend. You know, what do you think?
Coming from a friend is different. If you just found someone online, like I wouldn't just like be like, "Hey, come watch my baby and be in my house for the first time
Yeah,
ever." I never met you, but
I think yeah. Like
here's my shit.
if we lived near each other and I had a babysitter and I was like, "Yo, like this person can watch your kid, like if you need it," and then you were like, "Yeah, sure, have her send her over. It's an emergency." I don't think that'd be an issue. I don't know, but
Correct.
but yeah,
I
it
don't think
was
so. Recommendations are a little different, but
yeah.
it's also I don't know. It's like it's just a weird thing, right? Obviously, it's your kid, so like that's like
Yeah,
to
like
trust someone. It
yeah,
takes a little bit.
especially like in the
Um,
house alone. Like I don't know, it's like such a weird situation.
I do
Um,
feel weird though. So like whenever we go out to eat, like on a date, me and Nicole, I feel bad when it's like, hey, come over and watch TV while I go out. Because like Michael's sleeping. So like,
right.
hey, just check the baby monitor and you just hang out. I'm gonna go out, so see you later.
Yeah, like
So
that's
I
what I
do
feel
feel
bad
bad,
about. Yeah, cause like
but I
the
mean,
the babysitter's gonna come at 7, and we put him down at 6. So like she's just gonna
but
be
it is
sitting there.
different for you because you're gonna pay that person. I don't pay these people. It's family. It's a
Right.
friend. It's my sister. It's my mother-in-law. It's my mom. It's my dad. It's family. So I feel more bad because like,
That's true. I would
hey,
feel bad.
you
Yeah.
don't go out tonight. I'm going out tonight. At least for you, like if she's getting paid to just fucking sit on her ass and watch TV. Like it's not like
That's
that
true.
bad.
Yeah, that's true.
Not that it, not that it's a lot of money. I know you're a little cheap, but
I mean, I feel like the babysitting will cost as much, if not more, than dinner.
and
Like
you're bougie Chinese food.
I don't even know. It's
Oh,
crazy
is
that
that the plan here? Wait,
what?
hold on. Is this the plan? She's coming at 7.
Yeah.
Are you gonna wrestle before you go?
No, I work till 7:30. So no.
Ooh, maybe you
The
can wrestle during work. You know what I'm saying?
I think the rest no, definitely not. The wrestling will there will be no wrestling. We're just going to go out and enjoy each other's company.
Or you guys get? Will you guys get into a fight that night?
No, 100% not. No.
Okay.
No,
All right.
definitely not.
Okay.
We don't fight on date night
Will
for
you?
sure not. We only fight
Okay.
like
All right.
we usually fight like in the morning, like when I'm awake and she's not awake yet, and I'm just like spewing bullshit like all morning, and finally like she loses it a little bit on me, you know? Because like I'm like wide awake when I get up. Like I wait, my eyes open, and I'm like already conversing like what's going on.
Yeah, you're like Nicole, but Nicole's the opposite at night. Like at night, Nicole like her brain shuts off and she'll be like kind of awake and like she like says like nonsense and like doesn't even know what she's saying. But in the
That's funny.
morning, like she could wake up and just be like ready to go. I'm like, what the fuck? So, and I feel like me and Bay are a little similar when it comes to like sleep and stuff like that.
Yeah, Bay likes to sleep late, but obviously not anymore. Although she did get to sleep till
I
9
mean, I
once last
used
weekend.
to nine's pretty late. So before a child, I used to be able to sleep till like 10 o'clock on the weekends.
I can never
Now,
do that.
now, now on the times where it's like I sleep in and Nicole wakes up, I'm up at 8 is when I'm up.
True.
But like that period between like 5:30 and 8 a.m. when Nicole's out of bed, that's not like it's not like I'm out. Like I hear them. I don't have a
Right.
mansion like you, like I hear them.
Yeah, I mean,
And so like,
I mean, because my mansion is so big, I'm able to send my butler down to do most of
oh,
those
yeah.
tasks, and I have soundproofed walls and doors, of course,
Mhm.
um,
Of
and
course.
and yeah, so it makes it a little bit easier to sleep.
Well, doesn't the butler just take the elevator?
Yeah, right after we wrestle, he gets onto the elevator and heads downstairs. He wrestles me, of course. I don't do the rest. The butler wrestles for me.
Wow. Good to know, man. It was the butler's underwear in your underwear
It
drawer.
was the butler's underwear in my underwear drawer. Now we know. Now we know it was underwear. I don't even let
Confirmed.
I don't even let the butler wear underwears anymore.
What did I tell you about wearing underwears in this house? It's long t-shirts only.
We are a long shirt house. Oh shit.
Oh
Um.
man. We're off track here. We're supposed to be
All
talking
right.
about
What
being
are we?
dads and stuff. We're
Yeah, dude, we are. Um.
we're we're dads here,
Yeah, we're
We don't
mature.
we
We're
don't
mature
talk.
dads, and we
We're
definitely don't talk about wrestling with the butler. That's for sure.
you know what's funny is Nicole's been watching this show like called The Ultimatum or something on Netflix. It's like a wild show. And some guy was like, like I want to wait till I'm ready to have kids and be like financially stable. I'm like, what are you talking about? There's no ready. Like I don't think I could ever have been more ready than I already was, and I definitely wasn't ready.
I would
Does that make sense?
100%. Yeah, no, I 100% agree. I definitely wasn't ready. Um, I mean, like,
But but
I
would
don't
you have
know.
been more ready in 5 years?
I
Like
guess that's the
no,
thing.
like
Like,
you
am I?
wouldn't.
I guess you're not. I guess the term "ready" is kind of weird. Like, I wasn't upset when it happened. So I guess like I was ready. Like I knew what was coming. But like,
Well,
you don't know what's
well,
gonna happen
that's
until it happens, and then you're good to go. Like, I mean, like you just get through it. Same thing with the money. Like financially, like we,
well, we talk about this.
yeah,
We've
like
talked about this.
we pay
You
the
just make it
babysitter.
work.
Yeah, like we pay the babysitter an amount of money that I don't know where it comes from. Like I don't we did not have that
Yeah,
money. Like that's not what we were saving like before we had the babysitter. So like where was that money going?
yeah. I have no idea. It's like that saying like those the smokers that conversation was like, oh, if you didn't smoke a pack of cigarettes a day, you'd have this much money. Like, no, you wouldn't. like like you that smoker would not have $1 million more. Like
No.
that's just not how it works.
He would
Like
either
I
like
haven't
he'd have like a million empty beer cans instead of empty fucking cigarette packs.
like
Yeah, like
like it just doesn't work like that.
right.
Like I have like the money I pay our daycare. Like I have no idea where it comes from, but we pay it. Like I know where it comes from, but like it's not like every month we were able to put that same money away.
No, for sure
Like
not.
no
Yeah.
matter no matter what, it was like, oh, here's the money that we would pay for daycare. It's away.
Right,
So
right.
like no, you just figure it out. Like
We were talking about how much
I
we
mean,
used to go out to eat, and I think that's really where it went. Cause like now I never go. I haven't been out to eat in months. Now it's like when you because if we go out to eat, we spend $75 every time, if not more. Like if we're going
I
out
mean,
Friday and walking home, like I'm spending $100 every time.
if I go to a restaurant to eat dinner with Nicole, it's gonna be at least $100, at least.
Yeah, I mean it's a little more expensive where you are, so like that's probably why. Like, but when we go to the bar and if we both get a burger and I have 2 beers or 3 beers and she has 2 beers, that's 75 at least.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, definitely going out is one thing, but it's just not. It's not the same.
It's
That
not.
money doesn't equal up, but whatever. Like you figure it out because what? You don't have a choice. So
Right, yeah, exactly.
if listen, if you're like unemployed, like all right, you're in trouble. Um, but if you're working and you make an okay salary, like you're just gonna figure it out. It's I don't know. You just do.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
if you can't, then if you can't, you figure something else out, right? I mean,
For
which you don't.
sure.
It's like you don't have a choice. So that's really
Right.
it. You don't have a
And
choice.
and now that we do
So
this podcast and we make so much money from all of our
that's true.
our advertisers, of course, um, Spotify pays us
Yeah,
tons of money.
I'd like to thank Zin for my for the this presentation has been brought to you by Zin. Zin, teachers of wrestling, all things like that. We're gonna get like a letter from Zin being like, "Hey, we want nothing to do with you people. Please don't
Please
bring us up
never
ever
bring
again."
that up again.
They're gonna issue like a letter. We do not support Two Dads One Sippy Cup. We have no idea why you'd even bring this up.
What is that? Is that a smokeless tobacco or something?
No, it's not tobacco. It's literally just nicotine.
Oh, true, true, true.
And this contains nicotine, and nicotine is an addictive chemical. Okay.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, man. It's citrus flavored. Tastes nice.
All right, it's time for our Reddit of the week. We're gonna read you a parenting question in the the subreddit parenting advice. So we'll read you this parenting question. We'll talk about it a little bit. Title is "My 8-year-old no longer believes in the Easter Bunny. So angry!"
Whoa.
It's an exclamation point. So she's pretty upset.
Whoa. Damn.
My 8-year-old second grader came to me today and asked me if there was an Easter Bunny. I'm not naive, so I knew this day would come sooner or later and told her the truth. We always agreed as parents to keep the magic alive for as long as possible, but that if our children asked us directly, we would answer honestly. She then proceeded to tell me her teacher told her that the Easter Bunny was just added later because it was really about Jesus rising from the dead, and proceeded to tell me the Easter story. Jesus Christ. We have not told her the story. My husband is Jewish and irritated. I am Christian and I'm not offended so much as irritated that she lost the Easter Bunny like this. That's been funny that she's not mad about the religious part. She's just upset that the Easter Bunny. So stupid. What do you think? Do you think she has a place to be mad here with an 8-year-old child? So figure that's like third grade.
Second. I feel like 8-year-olds are. Yeah, second grade maybe. Um, I mean, I have no concept of like when a child should know that. Like, I don't, I have no idea.
I found out.
Regardless, like,
I found out in the third grade to put like a mark on it.
okay.
I feel like I found out somewhat early too. So I mean, I feel like she does have a little. Like if the teacher told my kid something like that, I think I'd lose my fucking mind.
Yeah, I feel like a teacher shouldn't do that.
Right?
Like, listen, if a kid like says it, like, what are you gonna do, right?
Right.
Like,
Exactly.
but that's a kid. Like, okay.
If
Like I think Nicole's cousin told her that Santa wasn't real,
oh
and I
really?
remember that they were. I think there was like I'm pretty sure that Nicole's cousin said that Santa wasn't real, and like that's upsetting, right? But like that's a kid.
Right.
What are you gonna do? But an adult, like, come on, man.
And then like pulling you
You do.
aside and like telling you the story of Jesus, like to this Jewish, possibly Jewish girl. I don't know if she's Jewish or Christian, whatever. But yeah, I don't know. Like I just get I think I just get weirded out when people talk about anything that's related to that. But I think I'd be pretty pissed if somebody told my kid that like, well, I don't know. The Easter Bunny is kind of
I
like
would be
whatever.
pissed if it was
An
yeah,
adult.
but that
It's
leads
because it's
to
an adult.
everything
Yeah,
else.
yeah. You can't like, yeah, because they combine it all
Like the
together.
Easter Bunny's not real, but Santa is. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because like within a day of telling them that, they're kind of like, wait a second. So there's no tooth fairy either. Like,
Well, Tooth Fairy, I'm okay with because then you gotta go. You can stop giving money, right?
I guess, yeah.
But no, once that door is open, that door is open.
Yeah,
Like
for sure.
it's over. It's over.
Yeah, and
So
like I want to tell my kid myself because otherwise it seems like now you're the liar that's been lying to them.
yeah,
You know?
you're the piece of shit who's been fucking lying to them.
Right, right.
Even though I told Michael like when he was like a couple days old that Santa wasn't real.
Oh, good. That's smart.
So
So he can't ever say you didn't tell him.
so he yeah, he can't be like, why didn't you tell me? Like you're a piece of shit. He'll be like, dude, I fucking told you. You don't remember. What do you want from me?
Get a better memory, kid.
Yeah, like it's not my fault you don't remember shit. Like, come on, man.
But I think we're on the same page with this one. It's pretty straightforward. Don't tell my fucking kid anything. Don't if you're an adult, don't talk to my kid. It's that simple.
Yeah, yeah, it's that fucking simple.
Like you shouldn't be another adult shouldn't be explaining anything to my kid. I feel like maybe
Yeah,
I'm.
but
I don't
but
even
I
know.
feel
Like
like I, f- I feel like the religious aspect of it was okay, right? Some people get a little like offended by that, but
I don't.
like
I
you
don't
could
think
tell
you
the
need.
story of Easter, no? Like
I don't.
what's the difference? Like Passover, whatever. If
I
even if
don't
you're
know,
Jewish, the
man.
Passover story, whatever the difference is. But like,
Okay, so let's just run through this story real quick. I'm talking to your 8-year-old, and I'm saying, yeah. So Judas stabbed Jesus in the back and ratted him out. So they Pontius Pilate took him, nailed him to the cross, and put a what is it? A thorn fucking hat on him, and let him hang there for a couple hours. Like, you know how ridiculous of a thing to tell an 8-year-old that is? You can't tell a kid that.
yeah, but
Maybe
how early do you start religion? Like, I don't know.
I guess you were in religion at that point. I guess like you don't really understand like what's actually happening. I
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
was in a. Who was my religion teacher? What was her name? Bobby L. Mrs. Edwards.
Oh yeah.
I used to go to Bobby Edwards' house, and Anthony Becker's mom was also there.
And they would
And we
just
used to just
chop it
learn
up.
about religion.
Gotcha.
You know, my mom was a religion teacher for my sister and her friends.
That's mad funny.
They
It's
used
so
to they used to do it in the hot tub in the backyard sometimes. Swear, confirmed.
that's wild.
Yeah, I was going to Bobby Edwards' house, and my sister was getting a hot tub with her friends and learning about Pontius Pilate, I guess.
Religion in religious
Is that his
class
name?
each week. I don't know if Pontius Pilate is a person, a place, or a group of people. So I don't know. Obviously,
I went to Catholic high school, so I should know.
um,
Like,
before
I should
religion
know.
class each day, the we would get to watch the kid's mom. The kid we went to Chris's house, so we would watch his snake eat a mouse every day right before religion class started.
Nice, man. Nice.
Crazy.
Good
Um,
times.
yeah. All right, it is time for the dad review of the week. We are gonna be discussing none other than the Family Guy, Peter Griffin himself.
Right. Funny guy.
Funny
Funny
guy,
guy.
very funny. Um,
Bad dad.
bad
Bad
dad.
dad.
Yeah, confirmed bad. This is definitely not a good dad. There are some good moments though. Like if we think about like how good Stewie's doing.
How good is Stewie doing?
I don't know. He's just like this baby who knows a lot of things.
He doesn't though. That's all his imagination.
Oh, is that really what you think it is?
Like Brian doesn't like really talk. It's just he could talk to Brian like in his head.
No, dude. Brian talks to everybody.
No, I don't think so, bro.
What are you talking about? Brian talks to everybody on the show.
No, I
If
know, but I think that's like I
you
don't
think
think
the
that's
whole
real.
show, you think the whole show is from Stewie's perspective then? Hold on. Is that what the show is? From Stewie's perspective? The whole show is from Stewie's perspective? I don't think
I
I
think
can't
so.
I don't think you can confirm that. I don't think you're about to Google that and then they're about to be like, "Yes." If that's the case, nobody knows that except you. Peter Griffin Peter Griffin talks to Brian. Everybody talks to Brian. The other dog that showed up that was called Brian talked to everybody. That would mean the whole show is based on just Stewie's imagination.
I haven't watched Family Guy in a long time.
Dude, Brian straight up talks to the kids. Like, Brian goes to school and talks to all of the school kids, and Stewie's not even there. like,
All right, I think you're right.
like Brian's literally in school with Meg, like dating the hot girl, and like, he's like there. But let's get back to Peter. All right, alcoholic for sure.
Yeah, alcoholic. He literally like hates Meg.
Definitely. Yeah, he hates one of his kids.
Like shits on her like frequently. I mean, everyone does, but like you're her dad, so
Yeah.
come on, man.
And
Um,
He usually, and at the end of each episode, he does have like this nice arc where it seems like he's learned something now.
Yeah, but
It never
why
carries
did he
over.
learn something though?
Usually because he did something insanely terrible. But overall,
Yeah, that's what
pretty
I'm
bad
saying.
dad.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
It's not good. It's not a good look.
No, I feel like sometimes he goes out drinking with Stewie too. Is that a thing, or am I making that up?
I'm sure he has. I mean, this whole thing kind of took a turn though because like you got my head all fucked up about the Brian Stewie situation.
I can't believe you think that. That's crazy.
No, according to what I googled really quick, that's not true.
Okay.
But I think Brian is the only one who understands Stewie,
Yes, that's true.
which doesn't make sense. Why can he understand him?
He's a dog, dude. It also doesn't
Okay.
make sense because when Stewie goes to high school and dresses up like a high school student, he's able to talk to all of the other high school kids, but nobody else. Like, what the fuck? She makes no
Yeah,
sense.
but maybe. Yeah, I don't know. It is a cartoon. So.
It is a cartoon, and they do talk on the show about how the show makes no sense all the time.
That's true.
Like they
That's
bring
true.
up these
Listen,
nuances in the show, but I don't know.
I
Go back to
love
Peter.
Family Guy. I do love that show. I think Peter is a horrendous dad. I think he's like
An
just
all-time
as
bad
bad.
dad.
I think he's just as bad as Frank Gallagher. I think he is like really bad. Like the only
But-
thing he has on Frank Gallagher is that he works.
And he's funny.
Like,
At least he's a funny dad. I guess Frank's funny too, though.
yeah, but in a different way. But he's just as bad.
Yeah, he's
Just
bad.
as bad.
It's pretty bad. I'm gonna hit him with a 1.0. I don't even know where that 1.0's coming from,
wow.
but yeah, 1.0 for me.
I'll hit him with a 1.2.
Okay. So that's what we got for this.
It's
Peter
the
Griffin.
same. It's all the same. It's all the same to me. But he's a bad dad.
It's bad.
Confirmed.
Yeah, confirmed bad dad.
Confirmed bad dad. So
All right, that is it for the dad review. What do you got on your plate this week?
Nicole's off this week, so I'm hoping Mikey gives her a great week. It's day to day with a toddler.
Is that what he
You
is
can-
now? A toddler.
It's not even day to day, bro. Like this kid, yesterday morning, all good from 6 a.m. till 3 o'clock when he took a nap, his second nap. It was perfect. He woke up at 4 o'clock from his second nap, like miserable, like just miserable. I was like, what happened here? You went to sleep all good and you woke up all mad. So, Nicole's going to be alone with him a lot. I hope the weather holds up. It's not supposed to be that nice this week. So she can, because he thrives outside, dude. Like, he
Oh
thrives.
yeah.
He's an outside kid. He loves to collect sticks. He loves sticks. It's really safe, actually. He runs around with, like, big sticks. Like, don't fall, you'll poke your eyes out. You have to fight him so he doesn't bring the sticks in the house.
Okay. He doesn't get that bad.
So yeah. Oh, Nicole's going away Friday.
Oh, nice.
So I got solo baby duty Friday and Saturday.
And she comes back Sunday?
Saturday night, I think.
Oh, okay. Nice.
So yeah, man, I got solo dad duty. You know what that means? Party
Yeah.
time.
Party time, for sure. I'm not a
right.
big fan of solo dad time. I know that sounds bad. But those days are long. I do not envy stay-at-home parents. I think that's got to be a close to impossible job. I think you need help. You have to have somebody there. Anyways, this week I got nothing going on really, just work, and we got to work on Saturday. So unfortunately, it's going to be a long week for me. Not much fun stuff. But Mercer works tomorrow and Tuesday, so I get mornings with him, which are always fun. He's always best in the morning, and then in the evening it's a crapshoot. But Hey, we fucking get through.
It goes downhill from there.
Dude, I swear to God, after every nap, it's like it could be worse. You know, like it gets a little progressively worse after each nap.
Yeah, I feel you. I definitely feel that.
When he gets
I
up
do.
from that, we put him down usually for 4 o'clock for his last nap, and like when he wakes up from that one, he is just a miserable prick. We just had to empty out his drawers of all the clothes because we have so much clothes. Like there's so much clothes. Like I just like there's no reason for it. I don't need that many shirts.
If you saw my attic, dude, boxes. If I don't have another son,
You're fucked.
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I
What
said
do I do with that?
I literally
Like,
said
how
to
do I
myself, I was
go?
like, we're putting all boys' clothes on, whatever comes out of you. That is it.
Like, how can I even go to like a donation place? Like, here's 37 boxes of different aged baby clothes. Like, what?
Sort it yourself.
It's actually it's pretty sorted because as he grows out of it, we put it into a
Right.
drawer, and then like once that drawer fills up, we put it in a box, and it's like
Oh, nice.
everything's like labeled and it's nice, but it's like a lot, dude. It's a lot.
Let me tell you our strategy. All of the clothes are on the floor in the closet. When they're done, on the floor in the
Nice.
closet. So, that's where they're all at right now.
No, we use a drawer in one of his dressers, and once that's full, it goes into a box, and then it's my job to label it and put it in the attic.
Gotcha.
That's a dad job.
That is a
attic
dad
stuff.
Attic stuff is a dad job.
Dad.
I think that's it for this week of Two Dads, One
That's
Sippy
it.
Cup. I forgot to tell you in the beginning to like, comment, and subscribe again. So I'm sure nobody's
Oh yeah.
going to fucking subscribe. Fuck. Wait.
What do you mean? We got 17 subscribers.
We did. I guess we're probably going to get like 2 more this week. Maybe 3. Maybe we break 20.
Nicole told me that she has 3 YouTube accounts, so
Oh.
we really only have 14.
Jesus Christ.
And one of them's me, so
And one of them's
we
me
really
too.
only have 3. So we really only have 12.
I don't
Is
even
one
think
your wife? Does your wife have her own?
There's no way she subscribes.
All right. I believe that.
Oh, God.
Well, anyway, like, subscribe, comment,
Yeah.
review, do whatever you got to do.
If we get to
Support
20
us,
subscribers,
send us
me
money.
and Mike will wrestle. So
Yeah. Yeah. In nightgowns.
no, not nightgowns. Long T-shirts. Just long shirts.
Long tees. Long tees only.
All right. Till next week.